Welcome to another episode of Field Phone Ops. Today we're going to look at the French AT-2 field telephone. Here we go. And this is it. This is the AT-2 made by the French. Originally produced in the late 40s into the 50s. This one has got a warranty expiration date of 1953 on it, so probably early 50s manufacturer. Standard Bakelite case like they used at the time. 2 latches, there's the identification plate on it, serial number. The bottom has these 2 leather straps. I'm not sure evidently for tying it down or fastening it to something. This side, there's your crank right there, folds in, folds out. It used the German style sliding latch for the carry strap. And this is a latching mechanism to lock a dialer onto it. This phone could operate in either common battery or local battery at mode of operation. Okay, we'll open it on up. See me? There we go. With design like this, actually this was where you kept the instructions for the phone or any orders you happen to come with it. Bakelite handset came out, the cord is retained like this. Interesting phone, it had no push to talk on it. So it actually had a hook switch right there. This is where the binding post connected at for the wire. Your phonetic alphabet and there's a little diagram or schematic diagram inside there. It actually had a trifold or bifold cover on it. We'll put it up here. This opens it up and a little bit more what's stuff inside it. There we go. And it swung open like this, and this is the battery compartment. Handset was removable right here from this right here. Plugged in, plugged out. It used 2 of these 4.5 volt batteries that were operated in parallel. And the reason they did it in parallel is because they need it without having to push to talk in the handset. Right now it's eating battery if it's not on hook. No way to make sure batteries aren't being eaten is to hang it up. So they used 2 batteries in it, made it last longer. Basically it had clips in here they tie. I got it soldered right now. This is the mode selector right here where you selected local battery and common battery right here. You pop this little clip out, ouch, and you slung it down. The bottom one is common battery, and the top one is local battery. Don't have a lot of information on this phone as far as manuals or anything. If anybody knows anything, let me know. Like I said, the French used them from the 1950s, probably into the 60s. We'll go ahead and I'll shut down and we'll hook it up to an E8. We'll make some phone calls. Okay, I got it hooked up to the old faithful E8, which is probably a phone used at the same period, roughly the same time frame that they were used. Interesting about this is the phone has got to be hung up for it to make a phone call, to receive a call or send a call. So go ahead and I'll call the E8. Here we go. We got to fold the crank out. It's got a pretty good generator. There you go. Ring in the E8. Pick it up. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. Loud and clear. A little static on it. I had to do a lot of work on this phone. There's a lot of broken wires inside. I don't know if somebody took it apart, but some of these European phones, instead of using the stranded wire, they used a solid copper wire, so if it got bent or moved or anything, it broke off. I had to repeal there. I think 6 soldered joints in there that had been broken off components, so it is what it is. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll call from the E8 to the French AT-2. Not really loud ring. I mean, it's loud enough that you can hear it. There's no way to adjust it. It either rings or it doesn't ring. There is a small rubber thing right there that's used to basically close it around the field wire. I imagine if you wanted to, and you're in a situation where you're running it with the dial unit on it, it would probably hook like this, and the handset would hang up right there in the dial unit. But that's it. That is a French AT-2 field phone. Thanks for watching.